I'm Jennifer Bellamy.
And I'm Cheryl Preheim. We've had multiple complaints come into our newsroom about people not being able to get a seat on their normal bus route and then having to wait until the next one arrives. 11 Alive's Marissa Sarback has been tracking the story for us today, joining us now from one of the Express bus stops in Midtown. Marissa, as you're talking to people out there, what's their biggest concern here?
Cheryl, Jennifer, their biggest concern is that this problem is simply not resolved. They tell us the majority of issues that they're seeing are on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We've been out here and we spoke with some riders, and one tells me that a handful of people simply didn't make their typical bus and will have to wait for the next one to show up. Now, the ATL says that they are making changes and adding additional standby buses when needed, but riders are saying it's just not enough.
My bus stop is a mile away, and I come up here to get on the bus because there's no seats by the time it gets to 5th Street.
What happens if there's no seats?
I have to wait for another bus an hour later.
It's still the same story for many daily Express bus riders.
I just jump on here and ride to Midtown and come back. At least I'm in the air conditioning, but it's time consuming.
Riders that use the bus service to commute to work from 13 counties around Metro Atlanta say they've faced overcrowding on the buses, and it's adding hours to their days.
I have to get up early to catch it Tuesday through Thursday, because if I miss that first bus, I'll be late for work. And Mondays and Friday I have to drive because there is no early bus those days.
The ATL tells 11 Alive it cut bus routes and service approximately in half after a severe decrease in ridership. It was an attempt to be more efficient and cost-effective. The ATL says it's been monitoring the situation and adding standby buses when needed. The authority responded in the latest statement this week. Quote, "We recognize that some adjustments have inadvertently led to overcrowding on certain routes. This is largely due to increased ridership since our initial analysis, which was based on the most current data available at the time. In response, we are actively monitoring ridership trends and have deployed additional buses as needed to help alleviate overcrowding."
I know they're trying to save money, and I understand that, but don't seem to me they're not taking us in consideration.
Riders also tell me that they're concerned about the fall when it gets a little bit busier, and typically when we see the college students and staff also taking these buses. The ATL again said they will continue to monitor the situation, adjust and add buses as needed. Reporting live in Midtown Atlanta, Marissa Sarback, 11 Alive.
Marissa, important point there. We know there's some major routes into GSU and a lot of other campuses, and an hour can mean you're very late to class. Thanks a lot.